Welcome to Chokeholds and Chill, where the arm bars are tight and the conversations are deep.
We're Jenn and Mal, two women navigating life, mat burn, and the wild world of Jiu-Jitsu, one episode at a time.
From white belts to black, trauma to triumph, we bring you the real stories from the people who roll through it all.
So tighten your belt, take a breath, and let's get into it.
I have no notes for this either. I'm looking for my notes. I usually have a script. I have nothing.
Notes and everything, but we're just gonna dive into Zac's life.
Go for it.
Fix the mic.
She is. Are you ready?
Are you guys ready?
I'm ready. Are you ready?
Welcome to Chokeholds and Chill. We have our dear friend, Zac
I'm so
Moburg
excited.
today. I'm going to just start off by asking you, we already talked about it a little bit, but what's the Chiefs record right now?
This is not a good look for me.
Hey, you're not on the team. Don't worry about
Only
it.
because the Bills are actually very good.
They are very good.
It's hard to not.
It's hard to argue with it. We'll get into it a little bit more later, but for those who don't know, you are from Kansas City. So I like to chirp at you a little bit. But anyways, Zac, introduce yourself.
I am Zac Moburg. I am a blue belt, and I'm from Kansas City.
That's like all we know about you. After all these years, that's all we know.
He's a mystery. How long have you been coming to our gym now?
I want to say like 2.5 years.
Yeah.
It's been a while now.
Yeah. When he first came in, he was a fake white belt. And he was like a hardcore fake white belt and just
Super
sandbagging.
Heel hooking, and I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I'll roll with
the gym that I
you.
came from was like there wasn't really a belt system. It was just like you just go and train, you know.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I just came and I didn't have a belt because I never trained in the gi as well.
Right.
And then I think you gave me my first stripe on my first white belt.
Well, I did. I actually
yeah.
gave you your first two because
Because you were leaving.
you were leaving, and I asked David. I was like,
One was bullshit.
I'm like, can we please, like, can I give him a stripe? And he was like, yeah, definitely. And then I gave you two. I didn't have permission for two, but I was like, he shouldn't even be a white belt at all. But I don't have the power to give you a belt. At that point, I was a blue belt. So I'm like, yeah, let the blue belt promote the white
As
belt.
far as you could. That's 2 stripes below.
So
there you
anyways, well deserved. But yeah. So now you're a real blue belt.
Mm-hmm.
I think
a spazzy one.
I think
Some
higher
might
level than
say.
a blue belt, but that's fine.
It is fine.
Yeah.
Keep that blue belt on for a while.
I'm gonna try.
So
Hold
tell
on
us
for dear life.
how you started like getting into MMA, grappling, all that shit.
So after high school, I didn't really have anything going on. I knew I wanted to go out to Bandon, and I went out and tested the waters for like 4 or 5 months, and then came back in September. And when I came back, I had a good buddy that was going to an MMA gym in town, and Leavenworth is like 30 minutes outside of Kansas City, but if you want to go to like a big MMA gym, you have to go into the city. Mm-hmm. So Leavenworth has this tiny little sleepy taekwondo gym, and like right across the street from the big penitentiary, like the big military penitentiary. So it's kind of a cool area to train in, I guess. So
Yeah.
my buddy dragged me in there one day because I was working at a gym in Leavenworth, just at the front desk while I was home. And so he's like, instead of kicking the bags in here, just come in and train. So I was like, okay. And it's not really a jiu-jitsu school or an MMA school or a taekwondo school. You just go and it's this one guy. His name's Jeb Chow. Shout out Jeb. He's a black belt in every martial art. This guy,
Damn.
he embodies martial arts, like lives, sleeps, eats martial arts. Like this guy is the man. Shout out.
That's cool.
But so I think one of the first days I went in there, and my first impression was like, we started out with knives in our hands, like fake rubber knives.
Nice.
And it's like a footwork thing. So you're like, it's like the ankle pick game where you try to take the sock off, but you're like trying not to get cut by the rubber knife. So you get really good at footwork and in and out movement. And like, that's kind of where I started to really like kickboxing and that kind of thing. And while I was home in that time, I like really, really, really got into it because when you're home in Kansas City in the winter, there's like not a whole lot to it, especially if you're not working. Like I wasn't doing shit. I wasn't working. Like I had to open for this little gym for like 3 hours a day. It wasn't, but to be able to go and train with my buddy was really sick. Even if it was just like me and the coach some nights, and it was cool because he would stay for the full hour and like really dive into anything that I wanted to try. Like if I saw something on Instagram, I would be like, Jeb, how do you do a scissor takedown? And this is like 2 weeks into training. Like
That's awesome.
no jiu-jitsu training. No, I never wrestled in high school. And he was willing to go through and like show me the safe ways to do it and all the leg locks I wanted to learn, and just really,
That
really
checks
cool.
out.
Yeah.
That checks out.
It was a great, great spot to train.
That sounds like
Very
a
thankful.
awesome
Very
like,
lucky.
situation, like a place to start.
Yeah.
That's fucking sick.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
so-
then come and fuck everybody up.
Seriously.
I think you saw the picture that I sent you guys where
Oh, the
it's me and
pictures.
like 5 gorillas next to me. Like they're all like 200 pounds or
Me.
above.
Oh yeah,
We
we're gonna
go
work our
through
way
the
through these pictures
photos.
and talk about your whole life.
Yes. Actually, let's at this point back up.
Yeah, let's go
Tell
back
us
to
about
baby
your
Zac.
life and your family.
Oh my gosh. So I have the best family, honestly. Like my mom's side of the family is the greatest. Like my mom has 4 brothers and sisters, and they are the greatest people ever. My aunts and uncles, shout out to them. They're great. And my grandpa and grandma had 16 grandchildren, and I'm one of them.
Damn.
So big family.
Yeah.
So we all try to get together once a year, and but back in Kansas City, it's just my mom and my sisters, and they're the greatest.
And you have a twin.
I do. I have a twin sister. She's in nursing school, and yeah.
Do you guys have like the telepathy powers?
We say we do, but she's way too smart for that. And if she was on what I'm on, she's way behind.
You're on a different planet
right.
than her. It's fine.
Who's the more serious one?
Oh, her for sure. Yeah. Her for sure. She's very, very smart.
That's awesome. Is your other sister older or younger?
She's older, and she's in law school in Charleston.
Damn.
Very, very successful. She's super smart as well.
Nice.
That's awesome.
They're both athletes, volleyball, and both played in college. And they both got to play together on the same team for a
That's
couple of years.
sick.
So that was really cool for my mom to get to
Yeah.
go watch her at all
Hell
these
yeah.
places and both of them together. So it's really cool.
Yeah, that's
Oh my
pretty
gosh.
awesome. So what
That's
sports
amazing.
did you play growing up?
I literally played everything under the sun besides combat sports. Like
That's so funny.
like stick and ball sports. I played football growing up, not in high school, but I played soccer, basketball, golf, like everything. I got into golf late, like junior, senior year after the pandemic. Mm-hmm. And
He's such a baby. Oh my
Wait,
god.
so I'm like fairly new to golf.
Tell the,
anyway.
no.
tell the fans when you graduated high school.
2022.
You guys, I'm just gonna pause for a second and say that when Zac started, I definitely thought I thought you were just like in your 20s, but with like a little bit of a baby face.
25.
But I literally was thinking he's probably like 23, 24 at least. And then I found out you were 18, and I was like, what the fuck? I was like, is this a joke? Because like you just don't carry you didn't carry yourself like you just are
No, you still
wise
don't.
beyond your years apparently.
Are you really like that though? Like an actual adult, or are you like, do you fuck off when you're not around the old people in the
feel
room?
like, honestly, like I'm an adult. In high school, like I don't do anything irresponsible anymore. I used to be very irresponsible.
Oh, we'll get to that.
Yeah. But no, I'm super responsible now, and yeah.
Let's take us back to when you started golf in high school.
So, I was very into baseball like my whole life, and my sister's now boyfriend Peyton Basler played on the high school team, and he was a year older than me, and I always played a position under him. So he was a starter, and I always played behind him. And going it like into the sophomore year, I knew that I kind of really had no chance. And so thank God the pandemic rolled around and I was like, sweet, I can just quit baseball. But the next year school came back. So I was like, shit, I got to do something. And my buddy's best friend, or my best friend's dad, is the golf coach at our high school. And he's also like the greatest dude ever, like the funniest guy. But my buddy Adam and Liam and I got into golf together just out of nowhere. And we ended up being like pretty good. Like, and practice was just super fun. We'd go out and hammer balls out at this local course. And
Did you have like a coach or anything? Or you guys were just all learning together?
My buddy's dad coached us, and there's a lot of golfers, and you're only one guy. So he was often like, you know, go out and play the front nine, and I'll just kind of chill here and watch what's going on and work with a couple guys. But we were the top 3 players, me and my buddies. And so we would just go out every day and kind of play like the first 3 holes or whatever by ourselves and just kind of dial everything in. And yeah, that was kind of sick. There was no real like coaching at all. As far as like swing mechanics or anything, course management, they did a little bit of that, but not much. I mean, we just wanted to go out and have fun.
Yeah.
And that's what it was.
Yeah.
It was so sick.
That's so awesome.
so cool.
Like, I love that for you because I know, like, BJ always says, so my husband's, you know this, my husband loves to golf. But he always says, like, he wished he started taking it seriously, like, when he was younger because his dad, like, golfed his whole life. But he loves it. You guys, this microphone.
Tighten it at the back end.
Tighten it right here. Right here? Okay. Don't worry.
I'm trying to be.
We're going to...
She's new here.
Don't worry. We're going to cut this shit.
We're going to leave it.
But anyways. So because this is like outweighing, I'm like using this arm. Ooh. Okay.
She's new here.
And we're back. And we're back.
So
okay.
BJ's really into golf.
As soon as
She's verklempt.
I just got really high. So
Whose fault is that?
it's fine. It's Zach's
Zach's
fault. He brought us a
fault.
blunt.
Thank you, by the way. It's delicious.
Okay. So you really have only been golfing for what, like 4 or 5 years?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Crazy.
How long until you became a caddy?
I graduated like May 20 something, and the day after I hit the road, like my grad party was that night, and I was like, I'm out of here the next morning.
That's
And then,
sick.
So me and my mom drove in this little Ford Focus with all my stuff from Kansas City all the way out to Bandon. And it was just like the craziest thing because I'd never been west of Colorado. It was like...
So you never even been here before?
No, never. Never been to the coast. Never been to Oregon.
Never seen the ocean.
Nothing. And I had like... I was 2 years into golf. So I had no idea what Bandon was. Like I was like, sick, a caddy gig. It sounds like it pays okay. So
Wow.
So you literally like... You had the job and you moved for the job.
Because my cousin was out there in college and he was like, here's the hookup. Text this guy and see if you can get the in. And I was like, okay. And the guy emailed me like 30 minutes later. And he's like, are you graduated high school? And I'm like, well, crazy. I'm about to graduate in 5 hours. So yes,
The answer is yes.
And so he was like, say it, come out. And I was like, he's like, do you have a place to live? Because that's the hardest part.
Yeah.
Is do you have a place to live? And so luckily Bolt was like, you can rent a spot here for $600. And it was like 5 minutes from the golf course. So it was like epic. And so, yeah, I just kind of moved in with him and got my first pair of whites and just started getting after it.
Dude, that's so
So great.
So you
It's
literally
like a book.
just get to be around golf all the time and get fucking paid for it. Just sick.
It's pretty awesome.
What is the average number of steps that you take in one work day?
Gosh, I could pull it out. It's close to like 35,000.
Oh shit.
It's a lot. Let me actually check. 'Cause I had a big week last week.
Very curious.
Wow,
honestly. Bring
my
up last
God.
week's average.
So like when Branch is in there kicking my ass, I'm like, all right, Branch, here's my stats for today. I got an excuse. Come on.
It's been a rough
not an
day.
You're trying to blame
Branch.
Branch.
Is a rescue swimmer. He that dude has the most physical job ever, so I can't really.
Like you're a rescue.
Branch
I'm a
is
fucking
too
caddy.
good at jiu-jitsu for his own.
He is.
Ugh, that
So I had
kid.
like 11 days straight of 8 miles with some like 15-mile days scattered in there. So like
That's like
Yeah,
me on vacation.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
with your 2 golf bags on. It's a lot.
Yeah. That's so fun though.
Do they bring all their shit in those bags? Because they come in at 70 plus pounds.
It can be bad. Like
Yeah.
if none of the supervisors check the weight, like sometimes they have 20 golf balls, beers in the bag, all
Yeah,
the rain gear,
bottles.
an extra pair of shoes. I mean, you find the crazy stuff in people's golf bags.
Yeah.
What's the craziest thing you've ever found in a
Probably
golf bag?
drugs. I mean, you find a lot
I was
of.
gonna
Yeah,
say
that's
dildo.
banned. Yeah. Everybody's like not
Everybody's ready
surprised.
to throw a dildo on the green like
I
they
was
throw it on the football field.
Yeah.
Shit.
The craziest was this guy. He had a bag of blow, and he's kneeling down on the tee, but it's so windy out. And he's trying to do bumps off of his keys, and it's just flying everywhere. Like this dude lost all of his cocaine.
Oh my god.
It's like, what are you
So
doing?
wasteful.
What a
Right.
clown.
Just crazy.
It serves him right.
That's hilarious. But it really is like such a huge destination golf spot.
No, it is. It's
Have you caddied for celebrities?
no. I haven't caddied for anybody. Like, or last week I've caddied for like the assistant director for High School Musical.
Oh, cool.
He directed like the first 3, or I don't know how many there are, but
Nice.
3 of them, and that was pretty cool.
Did you sing for him?
I did not. But when I got home, my roommate was like, he's like, why didn't you? I was like,
Wait. Do you sing?
no, I don't.
Okay.
No. Don't make me do that. No.
It's like, wait a minute.
No.
That's pretty cool though that you get to do that
Yeah.
for a living.
And you're around like mayor, like I caddied for the mayor of Dallas not too long ago, like the former mayor of Dallas. So that's kind of cool. Like,
Nice.
but I know some of the guys that caddy for like Will Ferrell and stuff like that. So that's cool. But I've
That
never
is
had
sweet.
anybody crazy. So
Yeah.
That's really cool. So how long have you been doing that now? A couple years?
yeah, 2022 is when I started. So yeah.
That's awesome.
Oh my
Then-
gosh. Like 3
So you're
years.
here during the busy season and then you go home.
Yeah, I got home. Now it's less than I used to.
We love that for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is beneficial.
I usually try to time it around like Thanksgiving, that area, and go back for Christmas, New Year's. And then I end up usually kind of staying longer and hanging out with my mom because my mom's cool.
Yeah.
Nice. I hope my
but-
kids are listening.
But she's been so freaking busy with work recently that she's just like, she's not home. So it's like, I might as well be back working even if the weather's bad. And my sister's also in college in Kansas City. So she's busy all the time and in nursing school. So
Yeah.
So you're going home to sit home alone.
exactly.
Boring.
Yeah.
You just would miss us too much.
exactly.
That's exactly. That's honestly like, hello, shout out to Zach's family, but the real reason is because we're here.
Yeah. And it's nice to have, I think that's one of the best things about jiu-jitsu is it gives you a family away from family.
Exactly.
Like,
Right.
I mean, my whole family's on the East Coast. So like the gym people are my family over here.
Yeah.
And
So-
like David's, he's like weird like me. Like, you know how he's kind of like, David, he's like a weird dude.
Can confirm you guys are
Yeah.
both weird.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So it's cool to be like around people like me.
Yeah. Like Big
I enjoy
Brother
that.
vibes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So you like
Yeah.
picks on everybody.
Exactly.
It's, yeah.
I enjoy
Yeah.
that.
It's I think that we
He's
have a really
hilarious.
fun community, like
Yeah.
a fun culture in our gym. So it's super fun.
I think it's like 100% good crowd right now.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
I think we're keeping it 100.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty
Nice.
sweet.
Zach gave us a nice photo album of his life. Now, because he is still just a baby, there's only 46 pictures in it.
Only 46. I really have
I'm here for
enjoyed-
100% of them.
But in it we get to see many versions inside
Yeah.
of you.
I picked like the most diverse things I could.
Yeah, we've got you like powerlifting, golfing, snowboarding. We've got a fucking pile of medals here.
Is this a Sturgis
The
headband
weird
you're wearing?
Children of the Corn picture.
You got it.
Yeah, so there's a lot of interesting stuff. Is this a turkey trot? picture?
Yeah. Okay, so that's okay. I put that in there just so that you would ask that.
Oh my God. This is so
Last
good.
year when I was home, me and my older sister did a turkey trot. Okay. So she told me before I even left here that we were going to do it. So she signed me up for it way, way back. And I came home for Thanksgiving. And Blackout Wednesday was the night before. So I had no idea this is going on the next morning at 5 a.m. in Kansas City. So we have to leave the house at like 4:45.
Brutal.
I'm
You're
out
still
drinking at 3:30 in the morning. And so I showed up the drunkest I've ever been and ran like a 19-minute 5K. It was like the craziest performance of my life.
That's insane.
It was insane.
That is absolutely insane.
It's so on brand.
Wow.
But my sister also did it, so she's the best.
Do you guys keep pace with each other? Or did you?
Yeah. I'm fast.
And then you left her behind.
Oh, I was rooting for her.
I finished and then I ran as far back as I could to finish with her. So
Okay, that's nice.
so nice. Yeah. Did you throw up at the end?
I should have, but I didn't.
That's impressive.
Wow.
That's
Like-
exactly.
Kudos. It's because you were still drunk.
Exactly.
Yeah.
100%.
Just kept
Yeah.
it going.
Not hungover yet. God, I don't miss those days.
Dude, when I fucking ran my last race, it's always that the mile that I chug a beer on is my fastest mile. So it's magic, you know.
Do you think it's the sugar?
I don't know. Well, I usually smoke a blunt before the run and then have a beer on like mile 5.
That's my jiu-jitsu hack every
A beer and a
every
blunt?
sesh. No, just the blunt.
Yeah.
The beer would be outrageous.
You know, those
We
are
had
called
someone that used to have a
safety
beer before they came in.
meetings, and
Yeah.
you need to start joining our
do.
safety meetings.
He's too good for that.
Anyways,
Back to these children photos
yeah,
here.
these children photos.
Yeah.
No, you're so cute. I can't wait for everybody to see all the pictures that we share.
It's the prom pictures for me. Can we talk about prom and other school dances?
So luckily I was always in a good group of friends because my sisters hung out with cool people. They were super athletic and but we always went to prom in these big groups. And how do you stand out? You just got to dress the part. Like you have to look different. And so I would go out with my mom and my friends and just look for the craziest outfits I could.
I love
And
that.
I just put them on.
I just put them on.
Oh my God. Can
And,
we
like,
talk about the hair
The
though?
hair is what
Oh, the
really
hair.
steals the show.
It's really the hair.
Yeah, the longer the hair got, the more beer I drank too. It was like
on brand.
This thing is a fucking feathered mullet.
I think that you had the mullet when you first came into the gym. Did we meet you
Not
with a
this
mullet?
one. If this one came
Oh,
into
no,
the
not
gym, I
that
would
one.
not be
No.
rolling
It
with
was
you.
not as much.
This person looks like kind of a douche.
Yeah. So I had to go
we
to
love
court, and then
him.
I got my hair cut, and then I had like a shorter mullet for a while, and then
Record scratch.
It's a good segue. Why did you have to go to court, Zach?
okay. So let's just clear the air.
Clear it.
I am a former felon, not anymore. I got diversion, but
Your record's clean.
my record is clean.
Nice.
So we can hire you. Bandon Dunes doesn't care, by the
They
way.
don't exactly. But this was like February back when I was 18, and my birthday had been in like December, so I was freshly 18, and one of my buddies lived out in the country, so we all lived like out in the county, and there was a party going on down the street from his house, and so we were like, okay, let's go to his house and spend the night there, and we could just ride over to the party in my car and hang out, and so that's what we did, and we went to the party at like 9:00, and a couple of my buddies wanted to leave early, so we were like, okay, sick. So they left in my car, and this is like a mile and a half from his house, so not too bad. It's like 20 degrees outside. This is February in Kansas. So they drive from the party back to my buddy's house to go to bed, and his parents are home, whatnot. So we're still out partying, and like 2:30 rolls around, and I'm like, I got to get out of here. So I start walking, and I make the trek through the cornfield. They live way out in the county. So I'm walking on the side of the road in a cornfield. Cars are going by. So I'm like ducking in the ditch so they don't see me. And so I get back, and I'm like, shit, now what do I do? So my buddy's parents are asleep, and I don't want to be like a D-bag and go knock on the door and be like, hey, wake me up. I'm drunk. I got to sleep here.
Yeah.
And so I just opened my car and lay down in my driver's seat, and it got cold. So I turned the car on and I'm just chilling and had the heat on, and about 5 a.m. rolls around, and I remember I was watching a Supercross race on my iPad. It was on the dash, and I'm like half asleep with a blanket over. Or no, I had a vest on, a Carhartt vest over my legs.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
And I'm like watching this, and he knocks on my window. The sheriff comes up and knocks on my window, and I'm like, oh boy. So, and I had, I think, a couple bottles of something in the back of the car. Luckily, that never came out. But I get out, and he makes me do the whole field sobriety thing, and I drove a stick shift Jeep at the time. This is like a 2004, really cool Jeep. I wish I still had it. But so I call my mom. This guy has me in cuffs after I failed the field sobriety test, but I know I aced that shit. I'm the most agile drunk you've ever seen.
Everybody says that.
Right.
It was in the eyes.
Exactly.
Yeah. You can't fake that.
But so I call my mom, and I'm like, Mom.
Did they breathalyze you?
They did.
What did you blow?
It wasn't that bad. It was like 0.08. But so
the
that's
legal,
like
legal limit.
if you're 21.
That's the max.
If
Right.
you're
Yeah, if you're
21.
21, and I was 18, so they
And
got
a
me on that.
zero. Yeah.
And so I call my mom in the back of this car, and I knew she was going to be furious. My mom is like, I had gotten in trouble with them for like sneaking out in the past and stuff like that. So I think when she first got the call, it was kind of something like that. But she flew over to his house because it was like either come pick up the car or we're going to impound it. So I was like, Mom, somebody's got to come pick up the car. And they wouldn't let me just leave it in the driveway. And so she comes up, and by the time I had already gone to the jail. And so there's a video my sister took driving behind my mom, and my mom like stalled the Jeep.
Oh, she
Trying to
hates
get
you
it out
so
there.
much
She
in that
does.
moment.
And she ended up bailing me out at like 10, 11 a.m. And it was a lot like to explain to her, but she understood me, and she was very forgiving, and she just wanted me to do better and like really get my life together, because I was doing a lot of that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And getting away with way too much. Mm-hmm. And I'm lucky that I wasn't driving that night, and because if I was, it could have been a lot worse. And at that time, I could have been like,
Yeah.
there was a good chance I was driving drunk at some point at that time. Like, but luckily that night I hadn't drove anywhere, and it was great, like turning point for like drinking, and it scared me off alcohol for like 2 years, 2.5 years. And
Kind of like wake up call.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And then like just around my 21st, I started drinking a little bit more, and
Your mom sounds cool as fuck.
I'd love to
cool.
meet your mom.
Yeah.
She's-
Can she come out here?
Can your mom come and hang
She's
out
been
with us?
I think twice, but I was trying to get her out before I go home, but I don't think it's going to work because she's got to work so much. But
She needs to do jiu-jitsu.
I know, unfortunately,
I will teach her how to beat you.
I know. She probably could. It's hard to explain to her like combat sports. She like is kind of against it, and like
Yeah.
especially the whole kickboxing thing. She's like, and that's kind of a reason why I don't do the mill fights yet. And I'm kind of like, I don't want to disappoint her, and like I really want to make sure it's okay with her and like that kind of thing before I go and
Yeah.
do something big like that. But I don't know. She's super cool.
I love
Nice.
your relationship with your mom.
Yeah.
She's the best.
That's awesome. That's so
What is
cool.
your mom's name?
Janelle.
Janelle. Shout out
Nice.
Janelle.
Shout out Janelle.
What's up, Janelle?
She's probably working right now.
Janelle, hustle.
She's like, can't stop, won't stop.
She
That's
won't.
awesome. So has she ever seen you fight or train or anything?
She hasn't, no.
No.
And my sisters came in and watched once a while ago.
Yeah.
Just stopped in for like a Thursday night or something like that. But they also don't really,
They're not into it.
they're not into it.
That's fair.
But they were volleyball girls, and like they're former athletes now. So it would be cool to get them into it now that they're not, training for volleyball and that kind of thing. It'd be a cool thing to really get into, but it's intimidating. Like,
Oh, for sure.
I wish they would come and see you guys. Like, that would be huge.
All right, sisters, get out here for like a 2-week visit. We'll do a 2-week trial.
Any girls that like,
you know what? I'll pay for your 2-week trial.
I know. I'm always like down to pay for someone's 2-week trial.
2-week trial.
It's $20.
Yeah, get out here.
And
I wish I could drag more caddies in.
Some of those boys need at least jiu-jitsu.
Yeah. More Jesus than jiu-jitsu.
There you go. It can get out of control out there. The ones that I know, I'm like, how many kids now? How many baby mamas?
Right.
Who OD'd? Oh my Lord. Who got a Dewey? It's crazy over there.
So you did take a bit of a hiatus from us for a little bit, and you got into rock climbing. I want to hear about this adventure, and I want to hear the bear story.
Okay.
So, oh my God, the bear story.
So 1, 2, 3, go.
Last October, I think, or whenever I competed when I think you guys were there up in Portland, maybe.
Yeah.
And I got my ass whooped, but...
Well, you went against those fucking wrestler people, and they had your number.
Yeah.
They were like, I see you.
They did. And
they were wild.
It was a good experience. I did a flying arm bar, and it was like really close, so that's kind of cool.
Yeah, it was good. You did well.
But I ended up hurting my knee like around that time, and the tournament really kind of fucked it up, and I needed another thing to kind of take my, I don't know, like training to that wasn't as physical and that I could kind of recover for a little bit, because I used to be really into weightlifting, and I just think it's really hard to, I don't know, it's like I have to be like very physically interacting with something like I don't know, it's really hard to explain, but climbing does it for me. Like, especially like there's a life and death kind of thing with jiu-jitsu as well as climbing. Like, you have to be careful when you're climbing as well as doing jiu-jitsu. Like, there's a lot of parallels between the two, and it's a really good recovery for like injuries. And so when I was driving back home, Cadence and I stopped in Yosemite, and
shout out Cadence.
And we went to this little climbing museum because Yosemite's like the climbing mecca. And so this little lady was in there, nobody was in there. And so we stopped into this climbing museum right outside of the park, and she took us through this crazy tour. Shout out to this lady. She's never going to hear this, but you're the shit.
Just send it to her.
We're going to tag the museum.
Tag the Yosemite Climbing Museum.
Collab with the museum, see if they'll accept us.
Sponsor us. But she took an hour of her time to just take me and Cadence through like this whole experience of like climbing through the ages in the United States. And it was like the coolest thing. She showed us like all the old gear and the history of Yosemite, and like the history goes back to the 50s there, and it's crazy. And so just how, I don't even know, like it was just so cool to see all the history, and I was like, let's get into this. This is sick. And so
you literally never climbed before.
Never.
This is all because of this lady at the museum.
It sounds like she was super passionate about it.
Yeah.
And so I went home, and of course there's no rocks in Kansas, but I had a pair of climbing shoes, and I was like, I can't wait to get back out west. And when I came back out, I went out with Coop, and we got a little crash pad and went bouldering. And so that was kind of the start of it. And then I ended up buying a ton more gear. Like, it just started adding up.
It spiraled.
It's crazy. And
his special interest is now.
But there's no rock climbing schools around here, so I kind of had to teach myself through like online and books and that kind of thing, like how the ropes work and everything, and how to climb. Like, it's such a hard thing to get into if you don't have any like formal training. And so I have these 2 bolts in my closet that I would like make anchors with, and then learn how to rappel and abseil and Jumar a rope, and then learn how to set up a top rope and lead climb, sport climb, trad climb. Like, it's all
damn.
It's a huge iceberg, just like jiu-jitsu and MMA.
So it's literally been like less than a year or a little
Less
over
than
a year. Less
yeah.
than a year.
And
Since,
so you like start with bouldering, which is just like a
Crazy.
crash pad, and you're only going up 10, 15 feet. And then the next step is usually like top roping, where you're connected at the top and you climb, and somebody belays you to the top and lowers you. And then sport climbing is where you're climbing with no rope above you, and you're clipping as you go up. And so it's a little scarier because you have the fall potential. And then there's traditional climbing, where you put your own fixed gear into the wall, like your cams and nuts and that kind of thing that you can take out after. And that's a little sketchier because it can always come out while you're climbing, and if you fall on it. And so me and Gavin, my buddy, just got into that like last month, and it's been really fun. We go up to Smith Rock quite a bit. I'm actually going next week, so
nice.
I'm excited.
That's awesome. So how long did you take off from jiu-jitsu, and like you feel like rock climbing like helped you rehab your knee?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I took off like from November all the way to May, I think.
Yeah.
It was a while.
And then even after May, I was only coming in like a couple times a month at the open mats.
I was like
Yeah.
super salty because you're always posting like
Right.
your rock climbing, and I'm
Yeah.
like, this bitch.
But you didn't be like, so I'm hurt, you guys. You were just
also-
like, guess what I'm doing
Right.
instead.
Yeah, but I mean, and then my thoughts was like, I'm like, he's gonna come back with crazy grip strength.
Oh, that's the
Glad
last
he
thing he
doesn't do
needs.
much gi.
Yeah, fuck a gi. Yeah, it's bad enough.
Dude. No, I think that's super awesome though. I feel like you're just the kind of person that just throws yourself into a hobby like hardcore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
That's
especially
sick.
with like mountaineering and stuff, I'm getting into that with like skiing, and I've always
Yeah.
been into like snow sports, and
That's
Right.
sick.
I love being outside. That's
Yeah.
like my favorite thing.
You live in a good place for it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's sick.
Do you plan to stay here out this way forever, ever?
I don't know. There's a new resort opening near Denver.
Oh.
And so it's the same people that own Bandon, and it'd be a little closer to kind of help my mom out.
Yeah.
You could train with Scotty Miller.
There we go.
Yeah.
I didn't even get into the bear story. I forgot.
No.
Oh, yeah,
The
okay,
bear story. Now that we're
rewind.
talking about Cadence.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
rewind.
Cadence was there for the bear story.
Yeah. So this is, mind you, I have like, at the time, this is March. So I just got back from Kansas, and I just got into climbing. So, this was one of our first times, my first times going outdoor rock climbing on lead. So like I'm going up and fixing the rope as I go, and it's like really hard climbing, and it's dangerous. There's fall potential, and especially if you're with somebody else who doesn't really know what they're doing. And so we went out to this place south of Eugene. It's called Eagle's Rest, and it's like this sport crag where I think there's like 100 different routes there.
Nice.
And so the day we went, there's still snow up there, and so it was like way too wet to climb. I mean, we didn't know it, but we drove all the way up there, and we got down there, and we got to the base of this climb, and I was like, I'm gonna go up and check the anchor. So I went up around the right side of the climb to check the anchor, and when I got to the top, I like sat down on the edge of the cliff, and I was fixing the ropes and getting an anchor set up so we could top rope and she could climb and I wouldn't have to worry about leading it, and we could just do it all safely. And because it's like one of the areas where there's top access and you can kind of walk down and back. And so I sit down, and behind me there's like, I don't know, it's from like me to the wall, and there's another cliff that goes up maybe 100 feet. And so I'm facing this way, and
like away from it.
yeah, and I'm looking down the wall, and Cadence is below me. I can't see her, but the rope's going down, and I hear something moving behind me, and I'm like, what is that? And so I turn around, and I don't really see anything, but there's a bush kind of like next to the wall. And so the second time I heard it, I stood up, and when I stood up, this mama bear and her two cubs were
Oh my God.
maybe 6 feet from me.
Oh my
And
God.
so I kind of like fell off of the top of where the anchor is, and kind of like took the tumble down the the side of this
my God.
rock
Oh
slash
my
mud
God.
face. And Cadence, I sprinted down, and I was screaming. I was like, bear, bear. And she thought I was hurt and like something had happened. And so I'm just screaming, bear, bear, run, run. And so
Oh my God. I'm like, I know what happens, but I'm so nervous right now.
This bear it kind of lunges towards me, and like I kind of like sprint as hard as I can down the side of this cliff, and the bear ends up running down the left side, and Cadence is at the bottom, and she finally realized what's going on and sees the bear run like, I don't know, around the corner, and she took off, and I'm like following her, and she left a water bottle, and I didn't want to litter, so I did go back and grab the water bottle.
Good for you. So, oh, what a good boy. Leave no trace, baby.
Shout out.
There was going to be no trace of him.
That's right.
Except the water bottle.
We drove all the way up there and didn't even get to climb. It was pretty...
Traumatizing?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
But it was like bummed. We didn't even get to climb or anything, and
but you lived.
Yeah.
What a story, though.
Yeah.
Seriously.
It was pretty nuts.
Cadence says you got a little mad at her because she wasn't running fast enough.
She could have been running a little quicker.
Okay. Also, like for the record, how tall are you?
6'1".
And how tall is Cadence?
5'4".
Yeah. There's a big difference in stride there.
Right.
Okay? I'm frequently...
And in that terrain.
Telling BJ that, hey, do you want to walk with me or ahead of me?
In front of me.
Yeah. Like
Slow
cool,
down.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh.
I love it. I love your life, Zach.
I know. Zach's life is like, it's like a country song, and literally, like, that's what it's like.
I'm going to get one of those custom songs made.
But wait, we've been talking a lot about Cadence. Can we ask some more questions about her?
Sure.
Oh.
Okay, so when I first met Cadence, you wouldn't even acknowledge her very much. This is my friend Cadence.
She's a little cutie pie.
Then I realized that Cadence was from home.
Yeah, and we didn't even know each other until like my second year out here. Like we met in Eugene, which was crazy.
Okay.
Such a small world.
Yeah.
That's super funny.
Yeah, I actually had a flight, or my buddy flew in, and I had kind of been texting back and forth with her, and I was like, hey, he flies in late, so can we spend the night at your guys' place? And they had like a dorm there, and so they let us spend the night, and there's a hot box story for another time. But,
Stay tuned for part 2.
Part 2.
but her and her roommates were like super, super nice and let us stay over, and we left very early the next morning. And yeah, we've just been pretty close since.
But there's a lot of medals here.
Oh, yeah. What are all the medals?
Okay, so I powerlifted all 4 years in high school, and that was kind of like my thing. I cut weight for it. I like trained hard for it. Like it was one of those things I was like super into. That and like dirt bike racing were my two like main things in high school. Mm-hmm. But again, one of my buddies, Liam, was super into powerlifting too, and that was something we could like kind of hang out over and spend time together doing. And we ended up going to a lot of meets, and I could jump really high, so I set a couple records at the high school with my vertical, and yeah, we went to state like 2 years, I think 2 years, and I have the hang clean record at my high school, or I haven't been back there in a while, so I don't know if I still do, but
Just claim it.
We're going to claim
I'll claim it.
Yeah.
If someone's checking, it's fine to call us.
But, and the vertical record for my weight, so that was pretty cool.
That is
That is really sick.
I could jump high.
We've seen you jump
I feel
high.
like you've lived many different athletic lives.
Yeah, master of none.
So if you were doing something other than any sport you've ever done, or if you weren't doing sports at all, what would your hobby be?
That's the thing.
What is your non-active hobby?
That's the thing. Like everything that I've done, I've tried to make like a super big part of my life. Like
It's your whole
golf was a
personality.
hobby, and then I made it my job, and then that's where it went. And same thing with jiu-jitsu. Like I really got into that. Like I don't know. I think they're all just like a bunch of hobbies. Like,
Yeah.
golf's a hobby. Jiu-jitsu's a hobby. I don't really like compete that much anymore. So
Do you like to like write poetry or read books or have fires on the beach? What?
How do you relax?
I think climbing has been like a huge, especially since now that I've kind of taught myself how to climb by myself, and it's been a way for me to go out on the beach and kind of push myself physically and just kind of be in my own headspace. And that's something that I really like about climbing is it's scary and it makes you be in the moment.
And I think that sounds like jiu-jitsu
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Like
Exactly.
they have that in common.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I hear a lot of people like they translate well. They work well together.
Yeah. So how much stronger do you think your grip strength is since starting climbing?
A lot.
We should have tested.
Are you going to put the gi on?
Never.
Never.
No.
Do you find that the grip strength, aside from like burrito grips on your hand, on the wrist, do you find that the grip strength helps with no gi?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I think like, especially frames, like my frames have gotten a lot stronger.
Like your wrist.
Yeah. I have like a hangboard at home where it's like a pull-up bar, but it's only like 20 millimeters. So like the tip of your finger and you hang on that.
Oh my God.
So that's what I've been up to instead of training jiu-jitsu.
Just working out them hands.
Instead,
That's right.
Fucking great.
instead of training jiu-jitsu, I've been hanging
right.
by my fingertips
No.
at my house.
But in all seriousness, so you've been back for a couple weeks more consistently. You've been
Yeah.
to all my morning classes the last 2 weeks.
Welcome
And I've been so happy.
Yeah.
Like you came in and I squealed because I was just so excited. I was like, what are you doing here? So it's so nice to have you back.
That's a long morning
And,
drive.
Like
Yeah.
for those of you who don't know, Jen, how would you describe Zach's jiu-jitsu game?
Oh, God.
That describes it.
Yeah, and he's literally like, I come up to his waist. So it's pretty like, for me, I just have to steer clear of everything and try to get underneath him. Only toe holds. That's all I can chase because he's too fast with the rest of it. And I'm going to, like, if I try to do something with his arms, I'm just risking everything because he'll just dump my ass over. So it's very like methodic and quick, but also like very flowy,
Fluid, yeah.
very fluid, flexible, but relentless at the same time.
Yeah.
It blows.
fucking sick. It's really fun to roll with you and it's fun to watch you.
Yeah.
And I will say, I give a lot of credit to you for my leg escape game being
Right.
better.
Yeah.
Over the last couple years, I'm like, I gotta fucking get ready for Zach to try and destroy my legs.
Because before Zach, we didn't have like anybody. I mean, Katie plays legs, but not that much. And there was nobody that was like getting out there with it. And so I was
David
like,
was stoked that I came because he was like, finally had someone to play in the legs with.
so happy. And I was like,
Yeah, so it's super, super
not gonna
fun.
hurt.
And we talked about it a little bit earlier, but like you and Logan's another one of our morning boys. You guys are
see
so
Logan
fun
in
to
here.
watch roll together because you kind of have similar styles and like similar body types. He's just shorter than you. But you guys are both just like, you're fun to watch.
everybody's like, everybody did it, but they're just
Yeah, he
not.
tried to buggy choke me this morning. Logan, if you're listening to this, that shit ain't ever gonna work. You're never
I
gonna
will
buggy choke me.
post the video with this.
Oh, you should.
I will. No, we had a few.
That goes for everybody.
Zach tried to buggy choke me too, though.
Zach has successfully buggy choked me.
Oh, it was close.
That's
I was like,
fine.
oh, hell no, get
I was
out.
like, oh, he's back. Cool. So, what would you say your favorite submission is?
Ooh, God, that's a hard one. I'm a big fan of arm bars, which is crazy because I'm such a big leg locker.
I was gonna say interesting.
But anything off of the honey hole, like I just love getting into the honey hole.
Yeah.
That's my favorite
Yeah.
position. Whether it's like Imanari rolling or
You just teach Wade how to Eminari roll. That motherfucker doesn't know how. Wade.
But I also really like flying arm bars and flying triangles. Even though I
Yeah.
don't really do them in class because David doesn't like it.
You're not allowed to do that.
Well, can you
But when I'm
imagine, like,
home.
there's not a lot of people that are tall enough for you to actually do it without, like, risking yourself.
But when I'm home, it's like a free for all.
Yeah.
Like scissor takedowns on the white belts. It's
Everyone's getting their ass
Full on.
kicked. So you had an MMA fight that was supposed to happen at home.
yeah. I
What
was gonna
happened?
Take one, and then I got super bad staph.
Nasty.
The gym back home, and it's like not many people train there, so like they aren't that consistent in cleaning the mats, and it's one guy that runs kind of the whole thing, so you can't really blame the guy. And
Students should be helping, right?
And it's been hard the last couple of years with us being gone and in school and stuff. And I don't think a ton of people are in their training. I could be wrong, but most of the guys like Hector Porter, the dark dude that was in that picture, he fights out of Ignite, I think, up in Kansas City now, like a bigger gym, and he I think he's a champion of a promotion down there now, so he's like pretty full on. But yeah, we were training and I got super sweaty and the mats are dirty. 30-minute drive home, which is enough for staph to get in your skin, and so that weekend I like went out of town and like the underside of my arm, like my ribs, it was like almost, you could see muscle tissue. Like it was pretty bad. Like it was pretty full on. I went to the hospital. Had to get antibiotics. It was pretty bad.
That sucks.
And they were scared like the whole MRSA thing was going to happen, but
it didn't turn into it.
No, the antibiotics helped a lot. And, but I still had to take quite a bit of time off for that. Like it was, I think, a month and a half.
Yeah.
And then I lost a bunch of weight because of it. I mean, the antibiotics suck. I've had to do them like twice now. So,
will you always have to deal with that now? Is it just kind of living there?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
But
sucks.
So everybody shower after you train with Zachy.
Right.
Just kidding.
It's just when I'm home though. Like I don't get it out here at all.
We're very clean out here.
Shit. We're super clean. Yeah. No, and that's like a common thing too, is like a lot of people are like, oh yeah, I'll just shower later or whatever. And it's hard. Like our gym just got a shower. It's hard to have that. So you're always at risk. I always try to just change my clothes and like hope for the best that I can get home.
My rash guard right off.
Everything, I know. I don't give a fuck. Like there's like you're supposed to wear a shirt.
No, with his shirt on.
Right, exactly.
And it's like, and why should you? Yeah, just get all that shit off of you. Not good.
That's too funny. I fucking love it.
I do too.
Dude, I feel like we could chat with you about your life forever.
Definitely.
I have so many more questions, so we'll probably have to do a part 2.
Even if we just have a part 2 out back and just hang out.
That's what we should do.
Yeah. Door's always open.
Do a little pass around and chat some more. So, Zach, should we do some rapid fire?
Ooh.
You're gonna have to help me because I don't have a list in front of me.
Pull the old one off your phone.
Oh, man.
Mallory, you're asking me to like pull shit out of my head.
It's hard. I know it's hard right now.
Life is hard.
Anyways, all right.
You got him.
Let's do some rapid fires here. Do some jiu-jitsu, some non-jiu-jitsu. Okay. I'm not even going to ask the first one I usually ask, which is gi or no gi, but we know that's no gi. What is your favorite sub to hit in training?
I think buggy chokes, they just make people feel stupid.
I can vouch for that. You do feel fucking stupid.
I just want to like punch him.
Would you rather have somebody in your mount or have them on your back?
I think mount. I can like spaz my way out of mount. I feel like
yeah,
back is like really tough.
Yeah. All right. What's your favorite hobby other than jiu-jitsu?
Definitely rock climbing.
Yeah. If you had a fight tomorrow, what would your walkout song be?
Ooh, probably Voodoo Child, Jimi Hendrix.
Nice.
Ooh, nice. I like that.
You'd have Sean Sorensen play it for you and walk behind you. We'll be at the casino this August. You guys come see us.
Are you a morning person or a night owl?
Honestly, more of a morning person.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I love that. You need to always come to my classes.
My God. Mallory's not even a morning person.
I am for jiu-jitsu. Otherwise, I'm like, fuck it. All right. What's your favorite TV show?
Ooh, TV show. God. I don't watch a lot of TV. I watch a lot of there's a lot of people that post good climbing content on like YouTube and stuff like that. So there's a guy named Colin Haley. He's an alpinist, United States alpinist, and he's like the shit. So I watch him a lot.
Cool.
Nice.
So.
That's cool. What's your go-to post-training meal?
Ooh, post-training meal. There's a place in Bandon that used to stay open late for me. They still kind of do, but it's a different lady that owns it. Asian Garden. This place has the best Asian food. You got to go and order a number 9 if you go. And tell them Zach sent you.
Okay.
And will they stay open late if you say Zach sent you?
They might. They might.
That's hilarious.
Do you tell the golfers that?
I do.
She's like giving you commission.
That's so funny.
Zach is sponsored by Asian Garden.
Tell us a fun fact about you that most people don't know.
Most people don't know I'm a twin. God, fun fact.
That's a hard question.
Yeah,
He's just giving Bradley Cooper right now.
I'm trying to think. I don't know.
It's okay. You can think about it and just
all
tell
right.
us another time.
Yeah.
A free one-way plane ticket anywhere in the world. Where are you going?
Ooh, I think there's a place in Argentina, like Patagonia area. There's a town called Chalten, and I'd go there, go climbing in Patagonia.
That's
Nice.
sick. That would be sick. All right, the last question we ask all of our guests is if your best friend had to describe you in 3 words, what would those 3 words be?
3 words. I'd say that they think I'm quiet would be one of them. Like very to myself. I think they think if I commit to something, I'm gonna do it. Like
Dedicated.
yeah, I'm very dedicated. Like if I'm training jiu-jitsu and I'm not hurt, I'm there. Like last week I was morning and afternoon. But that's just like a personal thing. Like with climbing, I want to climb as good as I can. I want to be as safe as I can. Like very dedicated to just being like as good as I can at what I'm doing. I think is. I'm trying to think of my buddy Christian that I live with, what he would say.
So you're quiet, dedicated.
Yeah. I don't know what a good third one would be.
What would you say, Jen? What
Yeah.
would you describe him in 1 word?
I think Zach would be kind.
Kind.
Yeah, I think he's kind.
You're kind.
Yeah. He can shit talk like the best of us, but he's kind.
You're a fucking beast. You're like a gentle beast.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're so sweet, but so scary.
Because he doesn't say a damn thing, and then you're just like
He's
rolled
like-
up like the rubber band ball.
He's a lethal
I want to say that I'm
killer.
like a nice guy, but like I'm too quiet for people to like really ever get to know me that well. So I'm like, it's hard for people to.
I swear you're describing my husband right now.
maybe autistic would be one of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very, very like autistic like.
Yeah.
I feel that hard.
No, it's a spectrum.
Both of us are like looking like this.
I love it. Well, Zach, we just adore you. I feel like you're like
you,
my
guys.
little brother.
Yeah.
And you're just one of
Like
my
one of the
You said,
favorites.
kids.
family away from home. So.
Yeah, seriously though. But
Yeah.
I'm so glad. I feel like jiu-jitsu has brought so many awesome people into my life. So
Definitely.
we're happy to have you as
too.
part of the fam.
And Cadence too.
And Cadence too.
He's like, stop talking about Cadence. We'll cut half it out.
Don't worry.
All right, cool.
Thanks for being here. We love you.
Bye,
guys.
Zach. Thanks,
See you later.
guys.
Oh, that was so fun.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Check us out on Instagram at chokeholdsandchillpod or shoot us a message at chokeholdsandchillpod@gmail.com.